Making friends is hard. Making friends when you've moved your social anxiety-ridden ass to a whole new country feels like it's damn near impossible. You could always go on a welcome tour where you spend the week getting to know this super fun and awesome group, and you drink more with them in that 1 week than you probably have your entire life. And I've got to say, there has to be something in the Australian air or water or something that's letting me drink way more over here than I ever could back home. But when the week's over and everyone goes their separate ways, you find yourself all alone again in this beautiful but alien place. Maybe the way to make friends is to panic and say yes when that random guy walking past you calls you pretty and asks you out on a date. And you show up to this date, and it's kind of awkward, and the two of you really have nothing in common, and so there's really not a whole lot for you to talk about. And so you remind yourself that stranger danger is a very real thing, and maybe going on random dates with random strangers isn't the best way to make new friends. Maybe finding some sort of organized group activity is the way to go. You haven't sung in a choir in years, but you find a local choir to sing with. And it's fun to sing with this group of old people every week, but you should really try and find some friends that are closer to your age bracket. So when a friend of a friend invites you to an anime and manga artist's Discord server, you join, even if it feels a little bit disingenuous as A, you're not an artist, and B, you haven't watched any anime or read any manga in years. But you join anyways, and you go to the weekly meetups. But you also just can't shake off this feeling that one of these days you'll get called out for pretending to be something you're not. So maybe being a fraud also isn't the best way to make friends. Maybe doing something you're more familiar with is the way to go. Back home, you've taken some improv classes. Why not take some here too? Actually, a couple weeks ago, you signed up to audit a free improv class, but on the day of, you overslept and your depression was also making it extra hard to get out of bed. You still went, but were so late that you were just too embarrassed to show your face. You could always sign up for another audit and pay $10 because of your last no-show, but rather than taking ownership of your actions, you instead spend $40 to go to TGX, the Game Expo. It is the perfect place to wear your favorite Tetris sweater. It's also guaranteed that there'll be people there that share in your interests. And most importantly, Voices of Tomorrow has a booth there, and you get a chance to talk with Australian voice actors. And that is how you network, baby. And that is also how you learn about more opportunities to spend more of the money that you do not have. And unlike the improv class that you didn't go to, you actually know people that are here. And it feels really fucking good to see your friends doing the things that they love. So maybe being a fraud isn't so bad after all. Maybe there's some truth to faking it till you make it. After all, if you didn't pretend to be something that you're not, you would have missed the reminder that food tastes better when you eat it with people whose company you enjoy.